This video is called Brave Blockchain Domain and IPFS Notice. So the purpose of the video is, I mainly made this video for myself because when you set up blockchain domain, when you enable blockchain domain and IPFS in Brave, the screens seem to only show up once and don't show up. I don't know how to trigger it to show up, for them to show up again without completely reinstalling the browser. So I'm going to go to Chris. This is just one blockchain domain that I happen to know off the top of my head, christitus.wallet. And this message right here is like this. I don't know how to get, I can't figure out how to get this message back without doing a full uninstall, deleting all the preferences, checking off delete preferences, and enable support of unstoppable domains in Brave. Brave will be using Infura to issue Ethereum JSON-RPC calls to the smart contract from unstoppable domains to resolve .crypto and also .x, .coin, .nft, .dao, .wallet, .blockchain, .bitcoin, .zil domain name lookup requests. If you enable this, Infura will see those specific domains that you're trying to visit, but they will not be able to see other domains. See Infura terms of use and privacy policy. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I'll be right back. So let's see what happens if I click disable. Will I shoot myself in the foot? This site can't be reached. christitus.wallet DNS address cannot be found. Diagnosing the problem, DNS probe possible. All right, so I think that's permanent. Yeah, so it's permanently blockchain domains are permanently blocked. So the only way I know how to fix this is we can go into settings, Brave. If there's another way to do this, let me know. Uninstall. And then also delete your browsing data. Uninstall. Which you probably don't want to do, because then all your everything that you've saved gets deleted. So now we're just going to reinstall it again from the downloads folder. So the idea is to show you what the process looks like when enabling the blockchain domains in the IPFS. Set Brave is, no, I'm not going to set Brave as default. Okay, so now we have a brand new Brave. And now we're going to go there again. I just reinstalled Brave. So now you would think that they would have a way to turn the blockchain the domains on and off. Instead of just giving you the option once. But I'm going to go proceed using Infura server. Okay, so now what it's going to do now is this is christitus.wallet redirects to an IPFS. And you're going to, and so this is the, I believe, Chris Titus's IPFS address right here. So now you get this screen right here, and I'm gonna doesn't fit, but I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. And I'll be right back. Now these pages are probably somewhere inside. These web pages are probably somewhere inside the folder where Brave gets installed. Set up your IPFS preferences. IPFS Interplanetary File System is the public network for peer-to-peer data storage and delivery. This protocol has different privacy considerations from HTTP and HTTPS. Learn more. So this Learn More button doesn't actually work. If I click here, it doesn't actually work. If I hit here, oh, I guess you have to left click it. So let me save this. See the link, learn more, goes to chrome-error://chromewebdata. Then it has to be left clicked in order to work. So it's got a big whole article here. But it's got like a short description here. Your computer contributes, so you get a choice between use a Brave local IPFS node or use a public gateway. So if you use a local one, I think you have to use the local one in order to be able to upload files to IPFS. It says your computer contributes to the public network, but your IP address and any content you're requesting or providing could be exposed. So it does expose your IP address, which can a lot of times can be traced back to you. Content you request over IPFS is verified before being served to you. Network requests may not use browser proxy and DNS settings. And then the other option is use a public gateway. Protects your IP address and content you're requesting from potential third-party observers, but not from the public gateway operator. So with this one, with the second one, whoever's operating that public gateway, which I guess would be determined by the domain name in the URL, would be the one that sees it. Would be able to see what you're accessing, but third-party observers won't be able to see it. But not from the public operator. The gateway operator is responsible for ensuring that the content served to you over a gateway is the content you requested. Also, your computer does not contribute to the public IPFS network. You can change your preferences again in settings. So these can be changed in settings, but this web page, I don't know if there's a way to get back to this web page again once you click one of these. But then again, you can always go into settings and change it in settings. So that's not a big deal. But, if somebody hadn't taken a picture of these settings, of these these two web pages, then how would you know what they look like rather than without going through this process over again? So it's looking for peers. So this shouldn't take too long. This is pretty quick. Redirecting from, and you can see that address just redirected, and that so it redirected from ChrisTitus.wallet to his IPFS, to Chris Titus's IPFS, and then the Chris Titus's IPFS file then redirected to HTML, the Chris Titus's IPFS HTML file on the IPFS, then redirected to his domain name. So that's it. I just want to show one thing. So I'm in Firefox, which doesn't support blockchain domains or IPFS. So looking at the Brave browser, so this was the address, right? Not the address, the hash or whatever they call it. I think it's the hash. So it's IPFS, and then this is the I guess they call it a hash. But we see that when we go to this, so we're using the public gateway IPFS.io. And by using the public gateway IPFS.io, we can actually go to this page in any browser. So there's other public gateways too that we can use. But as you can see, this QAMDITL hash, it does redirect to I didn't put it in there right, did I? Oh, hey, my mistake. It does redirect to ChrisTitus.com. So you can get IPFS to work in other browsers besides Brave, but you have to use the public gateway. And so we're back here again, but this is actually Chris Titus is page. It's supposed to be Chris Titus's page, but this address is Chris Titus's page. But this content that it's showing you is not Chris Titus's, because what it's doing is actually stopping you from going to this and having you set up. And then once you set this up, then it goes, once you set this up, then it will actually go to Chris Titus's. So you can see here and here. I'm just doing this over again one more time. So the public gateway uses using an actual web address, regular web address, but it's got this key or hash or whatever it is inside it. So I'm going to leave a link to, I'm going to leave some links in the video for more information about blockchain domain and IPFS. Come on, looking for peers. Come on. I don't know why it's taking so long this time. Let me pause the video. So just to recap, you go to a blockchain domain, one that ends in .crypto or .wallet or .nft, and then you click, and then to enable it, you hit proceed. So that enables blockchain domains. And then for IPFS, you go to an IPFS domain, like this one right here. But you notice that the Titus.wallet redirects to the IPFS domain. Not domain, but address. And then you hit the public gateway or this other button over here. And that's it. So if you like this video, please leave a like. And this is Jacob Persico, and goodbye.